something. If you're so smart, tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do, only so many hours in the day. Hey, but you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want, you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, and will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time, but it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forget what you need. Sometimes you're wrong, you can't always tell when you're right. Yeah, you got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you crazy child. Take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. You know you can afford to lose a day or two. Ooh. And you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want, or you can just get old. You better kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? I'm Humbird. I'm here at Folk Alliance International in Kansas City, Missouri, and hanging out for a few days, soaking up a lot of music, getting to reconnect with people from all over the country and just appreciate songs and dream about things to come this next year and scheming with people. So I'm from the Twin Cities in Minnesota, and I grew up singing in church. My mom is a Lutheran preacher. And I just always loved harmony and singing and making up dumb little songs. I have 3 younger siblings, so they were a good first audience. And I've kind of been always doing it, and luckily had family around that would ask to hear my songs even when I was really little. So just kind of kept going.
What kind of music were you listening to back then?
A lot of Avril Lavigne, a lot of Michelle Branch, Dixie Chicks, now known as the Chicks. Yeah, just any kind of like strong lead female vocal who was talking about how she felt and what she thought, I was really drawn to, and would often put into this like dumb little karaoke machine CD player and just bounce around on the couch singing. Yeah.
What's been going on with you this past year? What's happening career-wise, music-wise?
Yeah, this past year was really busy. Did a lot of tour dates all over the country and got to play in a lot of new places. And the music is always changing. We try to keep it really fluid so we don't get bored. And we played so often that the music really went in some fun directions. Same songs, different arrangements. So that kept us really busy. And yeah, working with Five Head Entertainment, working with Network Music Group, those were huge changes for the band that was so DIY for about a decade, but it's really exciting stuff.
Where has been your top 3 favorite places to play?
Well, my top 3 places to play, I do love playing at home. So Minneapolis, St. Paul, it's just that community has been so supportive of this music from the very start. So that always feels like an important, fun place to play music. But I really love playing music in Seattle. There is a awesome Irish bar venue called the Connor Burn that for whatever reason we just have the best time at. Probably because the people there are so great. And I love playing in New York City also. It's just cool to charge up on all of that stimulus and chaos and feel really inspired by it. So.
And what's on your playlist? What are you listening to these days? Hit us to some music that we should check out.
I've been listening to a lot of Dougie Poole recently. He has a song called I Was a Buddhist for a couple days that I've been relating to deeply. Alabaster de Plume, it's instrumental music, but just really gorgeous melodies and interesting arrangements that you can kind of sit down and deeply listen to or have on in the background and just kind of soundtrack to your day. And there's also a composer out of London, Nala Sinefro. She's sort of in like the Alice Coltrane school, at least that's how I hear it. And I just think her compositions are otherworldly and like such a delight to sink into. So those are 3 that I'm really into.
What's on your career bucket list? Where would you like to be in 5, 10, 15 years?
There's a lot of different routes. I always have joked around that my ultimate goal is to like live in a treehouse and write fantasy romance novels as an old lady. So that is kind of the end goal, but I would like to fit in lots of adventures and stages and collaborations before I get into my deep old age hermit stage. So I have a lot of work to do before I get to the treehouse.
Who's on your dream list of collaborators?
I'm a huge fan of Andy Schaaf and his arrangement style, so that would be a big dream for sure to work with him.
What would little 8-year-old Humbird jumping on the bed, singing, trying to get people to listen, what would that Humbird say about the Humbird of today?
I think 8-year-old Humbird would be pretty stoked. Doing music as a livelihood is just so different than your dreams as a little kid. So I think she would probably give me some harsh advice too, which would be like, do the fun stuff, do the stuff that actually matters, and quit getting caught up in all the other things. So I should listen to her more often, that little voice.
We should all listen to her. Do the fun stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for
coming to Salt Lake
me.
Sessions.
Yeah, thank you,
You're
Salt
amazing.
Lake.
Can't wait to
Awesome.
keep up with your journey.
Thanks. Yeah.
Oh, great.
I'm not mad, but I should be. Since true love proved unlucky, I cast the die, I stain my hands on wrongful judgments and half-baked plans. I was right on loving you, and dead wrong in thinking we couldn't lose. I'm not crying, but I wish I could. Heart snapped off like flies. start singing in an empty room. If you're hearing this, I hope you know you're right on too. You were wrong before, and that's nothing new. We're all suckers for the way that love makes us fools. So right on, loving. You might be dead wrong, at least you're trying. Right on, loving. You might be dead wrong, at least you're trying. You're trying. You're trying.
Hey stunning people, if you're loving our music, make sure to give us a like and a subscribe, and comment below who you want to see next.